my friends, Wiggle here. So I'm going to follow up on my last video, and I'm going to start talking about an ecovillage. I want to define it. I think this is the solution to the problems that we're facing. It may not be the final solution, but it's moving in the right direction. So, what is an ecovillage? It is, to me, the expression of the local living that I previously said was kind of the answer to what our problems are. So, my definition, and there are others, I like this word better than, let's say, intentional community. That is a loaded word. It makes you think of like a commune, and I don't think that whole collective approach really is going to work so well. It could, but it generally doesn't. Ecovillage is a newer word, and it's still being developed, still being defined. So this is my take on it. I'm going to say it's a highly localized, voluntary community building an enduring and improving life together. And I want to expand on each of those points to help clear up the definition a little bit. So I start off with highly localized. So this is a physical, geographic, daily presence. Geographic proximity. You are close to each other physically in daily life. The closer you are, the closer you live, and you're interacting, not just driving by each other, passing each other on the way to wherever, and just seeing each other in passing, you're closer and it's more sustainable. The closer you are, the higher the degree of sustainability is. Which obviously an ecovillage would have sustainability as a core principle, as a goal. I think that all of them have sustainability in mind. So in each of these points, I want to mention sustainability. So highly localized, voluntary. To me, voluntary is the only sustainable arrangement. So you have no authority over others. You have authority over yourself. You have liberty and the expression of free will, but nobody has the authority over someone else unless it has been freely given, which is theoretically what they do now, but it's got a coercive force to it. So willing interactions only, voluntarism, coercion free. And the closer you get to truly being voluntary, I feel that is the most sustainable and long-term arrangement. So highly localized, voluntary community. So community, that's the people. And I think the sustainable arrangement, again, would be that you have common values and goals. And that there's a lot to go into, a lot to unpack with that, but just a common set of ethics and morals, and you kind of have a similar worldview, and you kind of agree where you're going with things. And so that's what a community, you're going to have some kind of thing to bring you together, to have the glue of the community would be the common values. And the more people have more in common, that's going to increase sustainability to a point. Now, I do want to say that no religion, it's not belief based, it is value based, morality based, truth based, to whatever degree that can be the case. It has to be more than just belief, because a lot of time belief is just not proven. It's just you have to believe like this, and that's not what I'm saying. Is that's really not going to be an ecovillage. That'll probably be more of a cult, or even more of the intentional community wave going. Keep religion out of it. Keep common values in the middle of it. So, community building, highly localized voluntary community building. So, in building, this is a work, this is an active thing, this is a participatory, cooperative effort. And when you're starting out, you're going to have like phase one, working on infrastructure, and just building all the things it takes to live. And that's going to be a lot harder. And once you have things in place, you have the infrastructure and the systems working, then you just move into production, where you're just running the systems, producing water, food, energy, medicine, fertility. You're more in the production and then the maintenance of things, keeping it all working and keeping the grounds clean and just whatever else. That is when life is better. In the second phase, the building phase is obviously very difficult. Has a lot more to overcome. And the more productive your systems and the more efficient they are, the more sustainable that is. The lower input you need, the more long-lived that can potentially be. It just doesn't take as much to keep it going. So, building and enduring. So again, that sustainability in everything. Low input, low human effort required to keep it going as efficient as possible. It's not being lazy, it's being smart, doing the work that you need to do when you need to do it. But it's just highly efficient and the minimum input possible. And that includes outside commodities or whatever, outside inputs of any kind. The more that you rely on the outside, the less enduring it's going to be. To be enduring, you just really need to be taking care of it there. You need to get everything you need from within that community. That Ecovillage needs to provide for itself. So, enduring and improving. Highly localized voluntary community building and enduring and improving life together. The enduring part, I just mentioned, and improving. Okay, improving is going to be always getting better, more efficient, adapting to changes, adapting to new people, adapting to new processes. So as life goes, you're either growing or you're dying. So you always want to be growing in an Ecovillage because that's a sustainability. You don't want to be stuck in the same old thing because it will begin to reduce. You need to always be lively new growth. Steady new growth. Doesn't have to be this huge growth spurts, but you always need to be on the cutting edge, the growing edge of things. So that's the improving life part of it. Okay, and life itself, that just says it. Life affirming. You're an enduring and improving life together. You're living. It's based on life affirming. And I can go into that quite a bit, but we'll leave it at that. And then together. That means you're working together, you're cooperating in a meaningful and intentional way. You have a plan and you're working it together, and you're overlapping needs and you're saving labor and working. It has to be together. You have to have that tight knit working together. Whatever that looks like, you're going to have some form of cooperation. So in all that, that's an Ecovillage. Highly localized, voluntary community, building and enduring and improving life together. Now there are a lot of parts to that, a lot of things to unpack. But the point of this is I feel that this is the way forward. I think that the way the society status quo is going, it's not going to come to a good end. So we have to get back to this local living. And I think framing the idea and the discussion under the banner of an Ecovillage, making that kind of the goal, that the objective and the parameters of it all, it just solves most of your problems. I don't know what problems it really doesn't solve, I don't think that you can ever be completely without inputs from the outside, but you can certainly reduce them. And I'm going to break down all of these aspects quite a bit in the following videos. But if you think you're interested in this idea of Ecovillage, please join me in the discussion. If you want to participate, please share your ideas and your thoughts, questions, comments. Come by in real life if you want. Check. We'll have a talk. So just so you know, this is not all theoretical for me. I have things in place I've been working on for a long time, and I really do want to get into that. So I'm not sure where else I want to go with this. So I just want to thank you for watching and give me a chance to unpack some of these ideas. And I do have quite a bit to say on this. So at any rate, remember, please be the light walking in dark places. This is Wiggle out.